Reporter Peep would like you to like this video and subscribe or he will make a TV commentary on you. The corrosion on this water tap looks like a map. One of my friends deleted social media and is attempting to stay in contact via mail. Dear Brittany, even though I don't have social media, nothing is stopping us from communicating by mail until Christmas. After writing this, I realize that I need to put on pants to mail this. I have included a free stamp to passively encourage a reply. Ryan. A bat flew into my room and it's now chilling on my couch. I found a bug adorned with gold markings. I saw my door in a book. The excessive wax on this bottle of Makers. A little girl in my son's kindergarten class made everyone handmade soap for Valentine's Day. This perfect double-colored leaf on my plant. My dad found apples in tomato boxes labeled as blueberries. Sale blueberries. $3.88. 72 carat tourmaline. This AC cover causes optical illusion. These airplane trails crossing in the same spot. French law prohibits free refills. Have used a single-use QR code here at Costco. This broken flamingo umbrella lost its beak and turned into a shocked fish. This blind date for books. Blind date with a book. There's outline of my house on my neighbor's roof, where the sun's rays are blocked this morning. I daily drive an 86-year-old tow truck that still tows. Different varieties of eggplant for sale. The concrete blocks are aligned on this wall. My old belt showing my weight loss journey through the usage marks. The tops of UPS trucks are white. A few years ago I caught the fog blending almost seamlessly with the water. The fine and rare Macallan menu at the steakhouse my wife and I are visiting for pre-Valentine's Day. This apple looks like a massive cherry. Urge carrot. These tulips were growing in my closet with no sunlight or water. One of the better looking bathroom backdrops I've seen. This Johnny 5 mailbox. This box of Raisin Bran now says Union Made. This ham fit exactly on my bread. A skateboarder interrupting my pic of the sunset, Venice Beach, California. This tomato that looks like 6 small tomatoes infused as one. At Fenway Park in Boston there is a lone red seat to signify the longest home run ever hit there. I bought Pepper pregnant with triplets. This restaurant's bathroom had a piano in it. This dragon knick-knack is labeled as a gay dolphin. My koala snacks are wearing little masks. My goldfish wasn't punched out. Bathroom stalls in the Dallas airport light up to show which stall is open and don't have any cricks in stall doors. This elbow dropping rear windshield wiper replaced my 20-plus-year-old wallet. The whiteout made this ski lift look like the Wonka vision room in Willy Wonka. This snow sculpture I saw today. The cat's footsteps on my freshly made bed. My brother still has his first iPod Touch, running the workhorse of iOS 6. Super Bowl party themed shelf in German supermarket. A Scooby-Doo Viewmaster we found tearing out our bathroom drywall. The number 4 on this karaoke remote is flipped in reverse and colored red. My desk ruler has samples of different woods: poplar, butternut, maple, cedar, sycamore, gum, pine, walnut. Washing my water bottle. My mom put up this bird feeder and the grains start to sprout now. This seasoning sauce I found at the grocery store, Maggi seasoning, improves the taste of soups, sauces, salads and vegetables dishes. A few dashes are sufficient. Grocery store has an anti-theft system for single cans of Spam. My iPhone collected iron sand at the beach. My 1775-year-old Roman silver coin. The Amish by my house own an old airplane hangar they turned into a hockey rink. Giant hot dog served on a skateboard. This crab from the last airbender. This bench is dedicated to all the athletes staying at for away games and tournaments. You're always winners to us, unless you lost. My cat likes to sunbake her beans while laying on the back of the couch. This tiny sink. My mother-in-law's outfit accidentally matches the restaurant's flooring. I found an old bank statement from 1930 with a swastika in the bank's logo. Bike racks I saw with a cool perspective trick built in. Apparently I fall within the 1 to 3% of the population that have cervical ribs. These dead flower pot things look like skulls. Streets in my city are so foggy, it looks kinda creepy. A freshly molted cicada. Cut open a papaya. There was literally only one seed inside, instead of hundreds. This broken sign at McDonald's makes it look like they are advertising in the 90s. Grocery store in Sweden keeps things organized. Gala apple left on desk March 2020. Found February 2022. An apple I bought that looks like a pumpkin or a bell pepper. Sliced into a pomelo the other day. Entire pizza I found, covered in snow, at a bench near my college. This agate slice that looks like a fried egg. This vending machine that vends out cake by the slice. For all those who have never seen healed burn scars, this is what they look like. This tiny ripe apple. This thing they put in our school's bathroom. I completely peeled this tangerine. This atlas from the early 1930s includes the town of Aglow, New York, a trap town fabricated by another map publisher to catch plagiarism. My fruit snack came with a gummy dinger. My girlfriend and I were able to use every letter in tonight's game of Scrabble. Net designed to keep the storm water drain clean from plastic and other waste. I made my room at a Batman toothbrush holder. My dog's ball thrower makes perfectly round snowballs. My Chick-fil-A sauce came out looking like a little arm holding up a peace sign. Cherry tomatoes, mid-ripening. This stool kept in a fire lookout for use during a lightning storm. Lightning stool. Found in an old safety deposit box today. Letter from the Canadian military to my great-great-grandmother in 1918 telling her of her son's death overseas. My garlic sprouted, so instead of throwing them away, I planted them. This is after 10 days. I put a Happy Meal in framed resin. The inside of a service station along a highway in Morocco. Our dog is blind in the right eye and this is how she eats her food. My father-in-law found this cactus around Yuma. My AP US history class is mailing a Time magazine subscription from 1969 to the Time office in New York City. 2020 covered engraved coin. I found a ladybug with a heart on its back. Horse with a natural mustache. Lego Nintendo has a hidden Mario secret world. My solar light working while completely covered in snow. My lighter has a lighter on it. The amount of stickers piled up on this unwanted game. The way the traffic lights aligns with the dental clinic's exterior display. It's the 4-color pen's 50th birthday this year. King of the Hill vibes in this bookstore. A gift card from 1998 that was used at McDonald's yesterday. Be our guest. Swollen chip bags at an elevation of 4,700 feet. 1433 meters. One of my hard-boiled eggs cricked and made spaghetti. They messed up the pun on my daughter's Valentine. There's one gnome else like you. Ferns have nodules in their root systems that hold water for survival and drought. This perfect double-colored leaf with a Harry Potter scar on my plant. My son and kitten both lost teeth this weekend. This mystery beer. Redacted. Manhattan Project redacted. Pretty cool poster outside of a convenience store. Cosmic Travel Agency. Sustainably grow mushrooms. Expertly formulated microdoses. Seekers of higher consciousness. www.dose.land. Cosmic Travel Agency. This boulder looks like it's levitating. My tiny cactus has bloomed. Pizza vending machine at the San Antonio airport. Cooks you a pizza in 3 minutes. Automated pizza kitchen. This truck I just saw. Flammable. Water. This Japanese eraser that is clear, so you can see what you are erasing. This square toilet. Opened my tofu to find the corner piece of the tofu block. My burn looks like a fast rewind button. Smart car parking in the States. The airport changed all their gate signage to reflect their local comic convention, Stargate 8. French butter I bought today. Ice hanging off my house. A piece of my sweet and sour chicken looks like an elephant. 2 swans sleeping in different hues of light. Raw image, no filter. A company called Nielsen mailed us $2 to do a survey. Cars themed truck in Northern California. A light bulb shaped bottle of liquor with a pear grown inside it. A slide I prepared showed mitosis so clearly, and a face. Accumulated snow on table in one night. I have a broken foot and a coffee stain that looks like a foot. My single rose has 2 centers. My diced tomatoes came undiced. Diced Italian tomatoes. 122-year-old coin from 1900 I found at my grandmother's house has Queen Victoria on it. Fence has holes cut out allowing dogs on walks to greet resident dogs and birdhouse with dog treats inside. The imprint of the building that used to be next door. A vending machine that sells art. The amount of fake bills this Dollar General has gotten in just a few years. Trees growing on old tennis ball found in the woods. Looks like a microcosm of the earth. I made a small table that is held up and stabilized by 5 wires. My bottle of lotion arrived damaged, but I found an alternative container that also fits the pump. The hallway at this self-storage place looks like the hallway in Bender's apartment building, the Robot Arms apartments in Futurama. They basket weave of the water coming out of the faucet. A Starbucks in a high dog use area of my city has a needle disposal container in the bathroom. Insert sharp end first. Warning biohazard. A young ladybug couple and their 2 children survive the German winter in my room. My doctor's office uses tool chests in their exam rooms. Japanese Pokémon ramen noodles. My co-worker's calendar shows the last day they were in the office in March 2020. Today is 17 Tuesday, March 2020. My tulips have a half leaf half petal. Found a small turtle shell. You can see the spine still in the shell. The sun shining lined up nicely as this FedEx truck drove by. Found the signature of the guy who hung the original wallpaper in my house when I scraped it off 115 years later. Instead of turn on the gas, I just left it there for about a week. Sunset through my stained glass looks stellar. I got 90% done with my grocery shopping before realizing my cart was missing a front wheel. The circuit board on my electric shaver looks like it says Super Mario. This robot art with an icicle by its eye. My local Red Cross had a record cutting machine on display. During World War II, the Red Cross would record messages from soldiers' families to send to them overseas. This wrench that is now part of the road. This gas pump has a mute button for ads. This orange is half yellow. This fortune from a fortune cookie. If you are still hungry, have another fortune cookie. Stumbled across a gnome home during a hike yesterday. The conditioner I bought lists what each of the ingredients are used for. Here in New Zealand you can get fresh kangaroo meat cat food at the regular supermarket. Hypoallergenic. Jimbo's cat food kangaroo. This apology note from my husband. Sorry for being an asshole. Shut happens. I'm out of ideas lol. This is the best I could come up with. I found a Roman coin while out walking. This guy on my boyfriend's battery. Super heavy duty battery. Mountain goats outside church in Llandudno, North Wales. This small violin I was given as a gift. I work a dirty, physically demanding job. The veins in my arm caught dirt from work tonight. This teenage carrot was found in the bag of baby carrots I bought. I found an old knife disguised a key. My beer has a beer in it. Aluminum oxidation over decades. This massive whirlpool scene from a plane. A little owl I made using natural stones and wire. A mother dove made her nest on my AC unit. The light shining off my can reflected the words onto the table. Buy this thing to remind you to not buy things. Collect moments, not things. A little pod from Colorado. I got chocolate that's to scale with the actual controller. Exit signs near the floor in case of fire. This woodpecker annihilated tree. Helium gas is bad for your iPhone. Pic safely taken with my Android device. Notice, helium venting in progress may affect iPhone functionality. Keep iPhones away. A solid ball of Ferrero Rocher wrappers only. Took a bite of my bun, and it looks like a mouth with its tongue sticking out. This tiny plant growing in the car window. The number of coffees our 12-year-old coffee maker has made. 1 coffee. 24,571 count. My McNuggets came perfectly arranged, and I like it. This baking soda in my girlfriend's mom's house still has a blockbuster movie rental. My local IKEA has miniature chairs as back holders on their restaurant walls to get them out of the way when you're eating. Meanwhile, you may leave your shopping bag here. My 1,803-year-old Roman silver coin of Jupiter. A pigeon flew into my window, leaving a ghostly impression of itself. Street name and restaurant name pair perfectly. Motley Lane. Crew Cafe. Back in 2009 as a crafts project to decorate my room, I printed and mailed off these cards to famous people to be autographed. We discovered this at my parents' house, damaged but still intact. Picture of Shrek with wings and married Kim that hangs in my school. An old mosque and temple built side by side representing unity. I think I threw this knife on opposite day. These number plates are nearly the same. A whole head of celery dehydrated. The soccer button on this remote Brazil. Target updated the labeling of its candy section. Packaged sugar. This emergency stop button at my workplace. Lighting effect in my room this morning. A projection of the building across the street.